One more bit of news, and then we'll get to Mighty Orbots. Martin Scorsese. That motherfucker can't keep his mouth shut. So
He's got a new big old movie coming out, too. What the fuck?
No, that's why. Because it's The Killers of the Flower Moon, I think was this movie's called.
Whatever.
I didn't watch The Irishman. That movie,
I didn't either.
I've been. It's 3.5 hours, man. But then, look, I'm a hypocrite because I'll say that, but then I'll binge watch a show like a show that I'll be talking about later in our long blocks. But anyway, he's got a new movie coming out, and as you know, when the last time he had a movie coming out, The Irishman, he said that Marvel movies and superhero movies were just theme park rides. They're not movies. Got a lot of headlines. So I think Marty Scorsese, being the Scorsese, being the smart director that he is, he says, you know what, motherfucker? I hope somebody asks me about Marvel movies again, and I'll make another comment about it. Because he knows he's going to get headlines. And let's be honest, and a friend of mine tweeted this at me, thanks Sparks, I'm using this, tours tend to usually have their heads up their own asses because they believe their own bullshit.
Well, yeah, they've been told by so many people how great they are.
And I'm not saying...
I can't wait till I get to that part, that version of... I can't wait till I get to that segment of my life.
I'm not disagreeing with Scorsese, by the way. I think a lot of these movies are theme park rides because that's what comic books are.
Right.
So... But I'll also say this.
Not movies? Fuck you, dude.
That doesn't change my opinion how I feel about them. I don't give a shit if Martin Scorsese likes it or not.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like Martin Scorsese movies.
But I just want to read you this quote because I think it's funny because the only reason we're talking about this and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because he clearly did it to get headlines for his movie. I'm going to flip it to sports. It's just like when anybody is going to play the University of Colorado because Deion Sanders is the head football coach. They are going to say something about Deion because he gets so much attention. These Marvel movies, superhero movies get so much attention, so Martin Scorsese has to say some shit to get headlines.
Yep.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
This is what Marty said. Quote, it's almost like AI making a film. That's the best Martin Scorsese I could do. That doesn't mean you don't have incredible directors and special effects people doing beautiful art. But what does it mean? What will these films give you? Brother,
I grew up reading comic books. It gives me a giant chubby. What the fuck?
Cried like a baby at that final fight scene in Avengers Endgame because I never thought that little kid that played with these action figures would ever get to see anything like that on a big screen.
Yeah, dude.
So that's what I got from it, you bastard.
Look, man. Look. Green Lantern and...
it's all subjective, man. It's so stupid.
Green Lantern and Daredevil are arguably two of the worst out of all the superhero movies. They're just not compared to all the other ones. Yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah,
the Daredevil movie is shit, but it has
we've talked about it.
Special place smart.
We've talked about it.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have on air.
What?
The point is that I watched... I went to the theater for both of those, and I loved them because it was fucking Daredevil on the screen, and it was fucking Green Lantern on the screen. Now, Marty, I know that you grew up... I don't know, dude. I guess you didn't have a normal childhood, and that's why you're so great at movies. I don't know, whatever, dude. I don't really care. I really fucking don't. It sounds like you had a boring childhood. And it sounds like, let me think. Oh, that's right. When the 60s were happening and the Marvel thing was starting to roll, you were already a coked out fucking young hotshot director in Hollywood. So it stands to reason that you would never be pleased with something fun like comic books because you're just trying to get over the trauma of your addiction to cocaine. That's cool, Marty. Wow. Keep making your movies. Shut the fuck up about mine, man. Thank you.
Great. Now they're going to say we're a bunch of liars and we care what he thinks. Good job.
I don't care what he thinks, but go ahead and say what you want. Just look, man, I'm going to still love these movies. I'm going to still love your movies, but
it's just like
what's that period piece he did that has nothing to do with violence or mobsters or anything? What the fuck is it?
I don't even know.
Days of Remembrance or some shit?
Did he do like a Rolling Stones road movie too?
I don't know. The band. I don't give a fuck about that, okay? The band is for fucking shitheads who don't really like music. I don't want to hear about that shit. load off, Benny. You know what? If you play that song for me in front of me, I will jump out of a fucking moving car. I swear to fucking Christ. I don't want to hear the band. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear how the band, the movie, is like the greatest rock and roll. Fuck you, Marty. Okay, just fuck you, dude. I'm never gonna watch any of that movie. You
know what else?
What is the movie? Why aren't you looking this up? Look up the movie where he did the period piece.
I don't care.
And it has nothing to do with like nobody shooting anything. It's a bunch of dudes in Europe and dudes and ladies in Europe like having like a thing or so. I don't give a shit. A garden party, whatever. Nobody cares. You want to know why, Marty? Because you make movies that are just in your face and intense, right? And that's why I'm never going to watch that movie. You want to know why?
Hugo? Silence? Age of Innocence?
Yes.
Age of Innocence.
Yes. Read the synopsis for us.
Is that 1993?
Yeah, read the synopsis for us.
Well, these are best historical films ranked, thanks to Collider.com.
So Hugo has nothing to do with Marty. Why did you just...
He directed that movie.
No, he did not.
In Spirit.
Oh, my God.
What about The Last Temptation of Christ?
That was not him either. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, dude. Kundun?
I'm never going to
What
see
about
that
Kundun?
one because I don't give a shit about... Whatever. Whatever, Marty. Just do your thing. I don't give a shit.
Is it Kundun?
Sure.
The historical biopic Kundun tells the story of 14th Dalai Lama from infancy into adulthood.
I don't know.
No, that doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
Anyway.
No, it was Age of Innocence. But I'm never going to watch that movie because I don't give a shit.
Tyler, you seem you got more of a reaction out of this than me.
Well, no,
it's just silly to say, like, how
he's
can you take
saying shit to get clicks and to get and whatever, and that's
because
fine.
he's an artist. He knows how to make
but
art.
But he's harming himself in my eyes.
Listen. He's an artist, but he understands this shit's subjective. He understands that you could take anything from any movie.
I'm absolutely aware of the fact that he may or may not believe what he's saying, and he's just trying to get blah, blah, blah. However, an asshole like Marty Scorsese believes what he says.
And that's fine. That's fine that he doesn't
Did I just say that?
It's fine that he doesn't like superhero
asshole
movies.
Like Marty Scorsese.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I know him. Like he's a dude.
Gaping asshole.
Like we play chess together every Thursday. Yeah, Marty's a dick.
Fuck Marty.
He fucking cheats. Hey.
Casino is just the same movie as Goodfellas, you bastard.
I'll be sitting there, and he's about ready to make his move, and he goes, "Hey, is that Bobby De Niro?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like,
he runs away like that?
No, he moves all the pieces. And I'm hey, something's wrong with the board. I don't know anything. Your turn.
You're saying he would cheat at chess or checkers?
God damn it. Are you fucking serious? Like, you just ripped the fucking bit apart. It's not even a bit anymore.
I'm sorry.
You know what you are? You're the guy who comes out. You're the guy who comes out.
I was trying to save the bad joke. That's what I was doing.
Well, you didn't let the joke play. No, you're the guy who comes out in the middle of the final battle between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan in Star Wars and goes, "Hey, those are just sticks." And all the kids in the audience are like, "Boo, fuck you." Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.